Hello, this is Tom Sierra with Newport City Limits. Here we are at the Newport Folk Festival, actually in the museum over here at Fort Adams. Just heard a set from the Brown Bird. Great set. So I want to introduce Brown Bird to you so that they can become part of our Newport City Limits family. So I'm going to pass it off to them to give us a little bit of an introduction, who they are, and then I'll ask the questions.
How you doing? I'm Dave Lamb. Nice to meet you.
I'm Morgan Eve Swain.
All right, so tell me, Dave, tell me, Morgan Eve, tell me, how long has Brown Bird been together?
Brown Bird's been a band since 2003, but I moved to Rhode Island just about 3 years ago, and that's when we started playing together. So in this formation, it's really just been about 3 years.
Now, have you been seeing a lot of local growth for the band? Obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. In Providence, especially, we've been really well received.
Well, I have to say that I noticed that you had a great crowd. I mean, you were full house. You were standing room only.
Yeah, it felt great. It was wonderful.
It was a surprise.
So, Morgan Eve, how did you hook up with Dave?
I was on tour with another band in the summer of 2008, I guess, and we met up to tour with him for a couple dates, and at the end of those 3 dates, he moved in.
At the end of those 3 dates, he moved in. All right. Well, that's a great way to start a band, right? Well, I have to ask, Morgan, are you classically trained?
On violin, yeah.
Okay, because I noticed I'm classically trained myself, so you've got some cellos, some stand-up bass, which is really not classical, but you are on violin.
Yeah, violin was my first instrument. Cello and bass has only been a couple of years.
And I'm guessing that Spencer's your brother, since you moved in with him, okay?
Yes, Spencer's my brother.
I'm thinking if you say anything else, this is weird, okay? So what's going to happen to Brown Bird over the next several months?
We're really curious to find out.
We're releasing a new album in October, a new full length called Salt for Salt. And right around September, October, we're going to be going out on tour nationally.
Yeah, we'll be touring out to the West Coast and back in October. And hopefully go back to Europe in the early next year.
Well, what Newport City Limits would love to do for you is to help you with your release of your album. Also would probably even help you with your scheduling, throw the videos up of your tour, those kinds of things. Because this is what Newport City Limits wants to do. It wants to help you, a Rhode Island original band, okay, who's going to go out and is going to go out in the world. Allison Callery, I don't know if you know her. She's been on Newport City Limits. She was one of my 8th episode. She went out on tour and I did that for her. It was great. She had a great time with it. So I have to say, you guys are the cutest couple.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Now, do you have an entourage that follows you? Because I know the people were just coming at you.
We have some fans for sure in Rhode Island, and
We don't have an entourage.
We don't have an entourage.
You don't have an entourage?
We have friends.
Yeah.
What were your influences? What was when you were growing up? Who influenced you guys?
Start?
Musically?
Yes.
The Talking Heads.
Wow. Very good. Okay, who else?
All kinds of bands. The Beatles, definitely huge.
Yeah, huge influence.
But just
My dad.
all across the board. Yeah, just from old time music to rock and roll and bluegrass and country blues. A lot of Eastern European music, gypsy music.
Well, I saw some and heard some Johnny Cash in there.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you not be influenced by Johnny Cash?
It's true. Yeah.
My mother had a Johnny Cash album that I wish I could. I'm surprised it didn't wear out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm really surprised it didn't wear out. So we're going to see you out and about. You got an album being released in October.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm just going to have everybody remember that Brown Bird's going to be playing. Where's your next gig?
August 13th at Lupo's, opening for Zox.
Oh, opening for Zox. Go to Zox and you're going to be at Lupo's.
Yep.
Lupo's have you ever played Lupo's?
Yeah.
Yes. Lupo's is a nice experience.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll come up and visit with you and do some filming there as well for the
Yeah.
episode.
That'd be great. Yeah.
All right, so this is Tom Sierra with Newport City Limits, and I'd like to sign off with Brown Bird at the Newport Folk Festival.
Mask of laughter is your true self's disguise. If it fools your God, then your God has no eyes. Your costume can't cover what your eyes expose. You've left all your wretchedness closed. Pain that you feel, the air is thick with the thoughts you conceal. The whole world's undressing in front of your eyes as you add to your senseless disguise. Come my way and hurry along, I'll take you soaring with the angels and guides. Leave your prison chains on the wall, you'll live forever and you'll never fall. The worries there under your skin, and you're paralyzed by the silence within. Your nightmares may drown in your pools of denial, they seep out between your teeth with each smile. Come my way and hurry along, I'll take you soaring with the angels and guides. Leave your prison chains on the wall, you'll live forever